Okay, this stream I had a while ago. It was pretty weird. I was like in this house. I was with like the cast of Madagascar, as well as uh, I think like Zaboomafoo was there, as well. Yeah, I was in this house, and there were all these kinds of death traps. They were kind of similar to like Willy Wonka. I was like kind of like wondering if like each character would get like eliminated, and like leaving like only one of them like winning like a special prize or something. I think the Oompa Loompas were there as well, like from the original 1970s film. This one I barely remember this one, but like uh, it was like the kids from the Barney episode shopping for a surprise, but like Sandy was there. They were getting ready for Sandy's birthday. Sandy from SpongeBob. But yeah, it was pretty cool. How come Sandy's never had a birthday episode? She's like the only like Barney or SpongeBob character who hasn't celebrated her birthday on the show. But yeah, this one is involving Narchi from Zaboomafoo. Like on the show, he actually has like this red dot on his belly button. I remember that's being on there sometimes, but sometimes I remember like he didn't have that. Oh my god, that's pretty weird. That's one of like I was like in my basement and there was like a bee. I was like yelling bee and I was like ducking. It was kind of similar to like on Zaboomafoo uh when there's like a bird coming in with a letter and they were like duck and it's like usually not a duck. Yeah, maybe that could be like in a Zaboomafoo reboot. Except it's not bee, it's like all different kinds of bugs. That'd be gross. This one's involving like Trilo from Bear in the Big Blue House. I could have sworn he was a girl, but apparently he's not. But I could have sworn Buttercup from Powerpuff Girls and Maisie were boys, but apparently they are not. Maisie kind of makes me think a lot of Kipper the dog, actually. So yeah, and Kipper is a boy. So yeah, this one is a Mandela effect involving silly songs and funny dances. I could have sworn the Mittens segment came before the singing songs segment, where they're singing songs about their favorite things, but apparently it comes after that. But yeah, this one I barely remember. I was like in this like place, this tropical island that like looked like all run down and stuff. I was with the kids, Barney and the kids from like Barney's beach party, and there were these killer bees that were after me. I didn't like it one bit. But yeah, this one's involving Fox and the Hound. I could have sworn there was only like one song in the movie. It's the song that like Big Mama sings, where like Todd and Copper first met each other. I could have sworn that was like the only song in the movie, but apparently it's not. There are like two other songs, like just two songs. There are barely any songs in this movie. Oh my god. This one's involving Shrek. I could have sworn there was no swearing in it. Like there's some parts where like Donkey's like parfaits must be the most delicious thing on the whole damn planet. I could have sworn he didn't say damn. And then this one part where Shrek is like Fiona's like, what are you doing? The exit's over there. And then Shrek's like, well, I have to save my ass. I could have sworn he said I have to save myself. But yeah. Actually, in most recent TV airings, they edited it to make him say donkey. Yeah, he says, "Well, I have to save my donkey." Yeah, it's weird. It's very lazily edited. This one's involving Madagascar. This one part where one of the monkeys was like, "Wake up, you funny monkey." Well, he says "filthy monkey," but I could have sworn he said "funny monkey." Actually, I could have sworn he said something completely different. But yeah. Okay, this one is involving like uh birds. I don't know. Like I watched the show recently, but something about it seems kind of familiar. Like I've seen the show before. But like I don't know. I kind of remember like some of the characters appearing in other shows. As well. I don't know. Like that would be pretty weird. The show was made by Nelvana. I think Nelvana sometimes had like shows crossing over or characters from other shows appearing in some of their shows. But yeah, I don't know. Does anyone else remember that? I don't know. Okay, this one's sadly a recurring dream, kind of like a nightmare or something, where I keep getting viruses on my computer. And one time it happened while I was on this Teletubbies fan website, and I was pretty scared. But yeah, apparently. This one is involving like some like bowling alleys. They would show like weird animations of like bowling pins in these kind of situations on the TV screen. Like one of them like had like this like bowling pin wearing a cowboy hat, which was the same like cowboy hat Woody wears in Toy Story. I could have sworn he had like the same clothes and stuff from that Woody wears. This one's involving the Putt Putt Junior arcade games, Balloonarama, and Pup on a Stick? Dog on a Stick? Yeah, that's what it's called. But yeah, I could have sworn Nancy Cartwright voiced Putt Putt in these two games, but apparently it was actually Jason Elfson doing the voice. But yeah. Okay, this one's a weird memory I've had a long time ago. But like, I remember seeing like a much different version of Balloonarama, where like I don't really know what it was. It was like some sort of like side-scrolling like platformer game or something. But yeah, apparently I've been trying to look for this for years. It's not Balloonarama, and I've checked the other Junior Arcade games, and it's not. I know it was a Junior Arcade game because like it had the same like level screen from some of the games, like Maze Madness. But yeah. Oh my god. It's just so weird. I also remember having a dream where I saw an alternate version of Putt Putt Travels Through Time, where like Putt Putt was on this like weird like place. It kind of looked like the future, but like much different. I don't know how to explain. There was like an elevator he got onto that made him go down and stuff. But yeah, apparently. This one's a Mandela effect involving Balloonarama. Once again, I could have sworn this was released after Putt Putt Travels Through Time, but apparently it was not. It was released before. This one's a Mandela effect that happened the first few times I played Freddy Fish 2. Like, the first few times I played it, I could have sworn Luther's, like, toy was in the inventory, apparently, but it didn't do anything. Kind of similar to Pajama Sam's mask and stuff. But yeah. Yeah, it didn't do anything. But yeah. Just one dream I had. I've had a few dreams about, like, these weird locations in like Freddy Fish games. Like one of them was like Freddy Fish was and Luther were at like the surface. Apparently, it wasn't like in some of the games like Freddy Fish like 2. It was like a different kind of. But yeah, it was like a dream about a new Freddy Fish game that I call Freddy Fish 6. The case of too many sequels. Yeah, so many sequels. Oh my god. I didn't even know there was a Freddy Fish 5 until a while ago. But yeah. This one a dream I had, I was playing like Pajama Sam 2, but Sam was in like a hotel hallway, and he went into some of the hotel suites. But yeah. This one dream I had, I was like looking at a 2-disc Blue's Clues CD-ROM. It was called What's New Blue? And yeah, I didn't get to play it, however, but I would love like for that to be an actual thing. But yeah, this one's involving the cursor, like the mouse that you see in the Humongous Entertainment games. I don't know. I feel like I've seen that in another game not made by them, but I'm not sure. Apparently, this one is a recurring dream involving backyard baseball, where I see like weird different versions of them. Like the menu is different. Like the baseball fields are like pretty weird, but yeah. And one of them is like Teletubby Land. Yeah, I was playing backyard baseball, and then I time out, and then I'm in Teletubby Land. I'm playing as Lala from Teletubbies talking to Tinky Winky, and then there were like 3 windmills in the background. I click on it, and there's like a crappy image of the windmill, crappy quality, and then a window box that gave me like 4 options. One of them was to watch a TV event, one of them was to watch a magical event, one of them was to end the game, and the other one I just completely forgot. And this is also a recurring dream playing games that are similar to the Teletubbies PC game called Play with the Teletubbies. One of them was pretty crazy. I was playing like a 2-disc game. Like I was exploring around Teletubby Land. Teletubby Land looked more like it did on the show than in the Play with the Teletubbies game. But yeah. And one of the windmill clips, it looked like the bird's eye view windmill clip. But yeah, one part I was walking around as Dipsy. I heard Tubby Bye Bye playing, and I think Poe was the boo shouter, if I remember hearing correctly. But yeah, but there was a second. What the? It was like a. It was like a sort of theme. The first disc was like a spring and summer themed disc. One mini game had like the Teletubbies walking around a giant swimming pool that looked like it was in my backyard. It was pretty weird. Disc and there were TV events in there. I think one of them was a Music with Debbie TV event, and Disc 2 was a winter themed game where it was snowing in Teletubby Land. I think it has some of the Christmas TV events like Snowy Story and Christmas in Finland. But yeah. Okay, this one I was playing like a Pocahontas game, like the Genesis game, like Pocahontas. Like yeah. I was playing like a weird version. I was like in these woods or something. I already had all the spirits apparently that you like collect to like gain like special power-ups like run faster. But like I kept falling off the edge and losing a life, and every time I fall off, I heard someone saying, "Oh hell no!" You know, kind of like in this one Smosh video where like this random lady kept showing up and saying that. This is one dream I had. I was playing a Muzzy DOS game. Yeah, it looks so much like Muzzy. Like, I saw, like, some of the characters and stuff, and it looks so much like a DOS game. I really wish that was an actual thing. There are Muzzy PC games, like, I actually have one in the special Muzzy collection that I have. I might do a separate video on that sometime. But yeah. Okay, this one's involving, like, the Henry Danger pilot episode. I could have sworn in the very first episode Jasper was played by a completely different person. Yeah, apparently. You see, it all just kind of happened. They make a pilot episode for a show, and then wait for the studios, for the company's response, see if, like, the show will get picked up. And then several months after the pilot is filmed, they start filming more episodes. I could have sworn Jasper was played by a completely different person, because his voice is high. Like, his voice sounds so different than in any other episodes. Like, seriously, it's very weird. But yeah. And he looks different, too. But yeah. This one's a similar one. I could have sworn in the first 5 Backyard Gang videos, Tina was played by a different person. Because she looks so different in those videos, compared to, like, in the rest of the Barney series. But yeah. I wonder how much a pain this will be to upload. It's already being a pain to film these. Because my throat hurts. I think it's because I ate a lot today. Okay, this one's a mental effect involving Barney and Backyard Gang. I remember watching, like, the Barney and Backyard Gang intro, and they showed 2 brief clips of the 1988 Barney costume in the 1990 trailer from, like, the Backyard Show and A Day at the Beach, like, when he knocks down all those boxes, and when he's swimming underwater with Tina. I could have sworn those clips, they used the season, or not the season, the 1990 Barney costume, but apparently a little while later I actually saw the 80s Barney's videos, and I realized it was a completely different costume they used. But yeah. Apparently. This one's involving Barney's catchphrase, Super D-Duper. I could have sworn he said that multiple times in, like, every episode ever. But apparently he does not, apparently. In a lot of episodes he only says it once, but in some episodes he says it twice, apparently. A lot of Backyard Gang videos he doesn't say it, a lot of later seasons he doesn't say it. So yeah. This one's a Mandela effect involving If You're Happy and You Know It. I could have sworn every single episode had this song. Seriously, every single episode I could have sworn had this song. But apparently there are quite a few episodes that do not. Yeah. Apparently. I think I'm gonna end it for tonight. Yeah. I hope to do more soon, but yeah, see you later.